Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. I say good morning, it's actually the afternoon. It's nearly 1 o'clock and I'm just starting this vlog. Mainly because we've just been incredibly lazy. I lay in until about 10:30 and then I just lay there checking up on Facebook and seeing what's going on in the world. My sister-in-law lost her father last night, so I've been messaging her this morning. It was very sudden, which is good for him, but not good for everyone who's left behind, bless her. So yeah, that wasn't good. My boys are now nagging me. I've told them we're going for a big different walk today. We are going to head to the garage to get something to keep Brendan going because he looks a bit like death warmed up. He's literally just managed to get himself out of his bed. You're microwavable? What does that mean?
Microwavable piece of food.
Oh, what, floppy and yucky?
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to go up to the garage and we're going to go and get some caffeine related something to give him a kickstart, and then we're going to come home a different way, a more scenic route is the plan. Good to go, aren't we? Blair? Yeah.
It's too hot.
It's not hot. It's cold out there.
I'm too hot.
Oh, outside then.
Get
There you go.
gloves.
I've got gloves in the bag. Thanks. It's very windy. It's also getting very overgrown. This path is disappearing week by week as nature takes over. Put your gloves on. Oh, there you go. Two for you. Big baguettes for lunch. Nice big baguette. Keep you going for the rest of the walk. A different walk on the way home. Change of scenery. It's very breezy. That's very sweet. This is the message. Help the NHS. That's very sweet. Lots of chalking. We will beat this together. Let's do this together. We can do this. Come on, NHS. That's very sweet. Yeah, you want to go up there? What's wrong with those stairs? Yes.
In what way are any of these stairs, uniform?
Yeah, there's no uniformity there, is it? It's just a screw with your head,
this,
Brendan.
Then there's that. Then there's
It's called screwing with your brain to make you trip up. I'm going to walk alongside the motorway. And even though the motorway is certainly not at capacity these days, it's definitely got busier. I don't fancy being the one that has to go up there on that ladder. That looks a bit scary. What are you stood in?
It's frankly confusing. There's a category here.
There is a cattle grid there.
Looks like it was a straight road.
Yeah, and it's veered off.
Yeah.
Maybe it went that way originally. What is it?
Big.
A tyre? A rotten tyre?
That looks really disgusting.
Yes, they rot.
Decomposing.
That's what my fatty tyres are doing, decomposing as we walk. Okay. What have you spotted, Brendan? A what? Pheasant. What, down there somewhere? Oh right, yeah, there's pheasant feeders down there. There's pheasant feeders at the end. On tripods, you can see them. This is our slightly different route today. Less on the main road, which is good. Change of scenery.
That's just asking for a serial killer movie.
Oh, it's a serial killer movie, is it? It's enticing you in with its windy paths and then you'll get murdered. Metal fencing. Brendan's impressed by the metal, very old historical metal fencing. Yeah, this is what we have these days, but this is part of this whole village that we're walking into is an estate owned by a family who own the main house, which is over there somewhere. And the people that live here, pretty much, I think all of them, most of them, a good chunk of them, work for the family. So either work on the farmland or groundskeepers or help run the fishing lakes. Kenzie's a little bit knocked because we're coming past horses. Look, he's prepping himself, tying up his hood so nothing can get in and itch him. I might have an antihistamine in my bag. I usually carry some for you. Do you want me to have a look? Or you want to stay away from them? No, they're not. I'm just having a little slow walk. You can keep going. Old car.
They're probably going to reuse it.
I wouldn't. No, you don't reuse horseshoes other than putting them up on, you know, as decorations.
That horseshoe's in really good condition.
Yep, it's a nice old gate. It is a gate, yeah. So you would lift this bit and that would lift that. Isn't that funky? Could you just hold that and I'll do an example. Lift that bit up. Go in. Cool.
Content.
I like that.
I like oak.
Oak trees are nice. In fact, I just love trees.
Oak is a nice wood and a nice tree.
Nice wood, nice tree. Oak is a lovely wood.
Yeah.
Looks beautiful. It's like our counter's oak.
Yeah, I quite like the stain they've used though. But that's not plain oak. Plain
No.
oak's like
No, plain oak is
mild
gorgeous.
brown and-
Yeah.
Is that hardwood?
Oak is quite a hardwood, yes.
That's one of the reasons I prefer it.
They use it for boats and stuff, don't they, oak? Is it oak they use for boats?
I don't know. I mean,
Someone tell me, do they use oak for boats?
to get oak, like cut down oak,
There's an awful lot of oak trees. I think it has to be hardened for a long time, though. It has to be seasoned for a long time. Nice old church. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's all part of the estate, Brendan. That's all part of the gardens. actually occurred then? No, I just turned the camera off. What did you do to end up upside down? This route did attack you.
Very nice one.
Is it? Are you planning on getting up at any time soon?
Yeah.
He's just having a little rest. Lots of green. Were you just admiring the green? Did you mean to do that? All I saw was your legs in the air. I just turned the camera off, so unfortunately I did not get that. Oh, did you?
I was just, one moment I was up, and the second moment I wasn't.
I was on the
I
floor.
was just suddenly...
Are you okay?
Yes.
Good job you made a rubber, right?
I was like...
Yeah, I just saw you roll and your legs in the air. Mind the route, Brendan.
Little bridges.
There are little bridges, yeah.
Why are there so many bridges?
Because this is technically still their land. There's the
Everything
house
is
over
their
there.
land.
It is. But this is a public right of way through their land.
They've had to,
So-
you know, put trees to keep the
So
out
they've,
of it.
yeah, had to kind of... Your back's a bit grubby.
Probably is.
And then this is that hoo-ha, ha-ha, hee-hee, whatever they're called. So that they can see into the field with an unobstructed view without any fencing, but so cattle can't get into their garden. That there is like, it's called a ha-ha, hee-hee, hoo-hoo. My ha-ha. Yeah. So that the cows can come up to it, but they don't go into the garden. Yes, there is a lot of mistletoe in the trees. No swans. No swans are swimming. A couple of ducks. So these are fishing lakes. So if you have a fishing license, you can go and pay to fish here. Brendan's found an old derelict barn. What is this, a peasant divider? So us peasants can't go in. They foiled us with their brambles and moats.
Brambles not so much, just moat.
Damn them. I wonder whose egg that was. Do you think that's a goose egg? It's a bit, it is small actually, isn't it? It could be a pheasant's egg actually. They come in different tones. Female pheasant,
Got
I
long
think.
pheasant feathers there.
Yeah, I think it's female pheasant. It's been attacked. We are on the Oxfordshire Way. One day I will walk the Oxfordshire Way from one end
day.
to the other.
But that day is not today.
That day is not today, no. Nearly home now. Just, I believe, one more field to pass. Look at the size of that tree. It needed a hug. Everything needs a hug at the moment. Oh, a rickety old caravan. And we are entering the village very soon. Well, we've got home. We've put the shopping away. We've had a cup of tea. And then we were just relaxing and the power's gone out. Would you say 2 hours? They're
2
estimating.
hours, apparently.
They're estimating 2 hours before the power will come back on again. It's because of the wind. Something, I reckon a tree branch or something will have fallen on a power cable.
It's normally what happens.
But I've had a shower and just chilling really, aren't we? You were in the middle of your game, weren't you, dear?
Yeah.
Did you not manage to save it?
No, because I had no warning. Just went.
Did it? Had you saved it recently?
Yeah, I started from another file, so. Not too bad.
That's not so bad then. So yeah, we're just relaxing now.
Maybe kebabs for tea.
If you want to go and queue at the kebab van.
Don't queue, you put your order in.
I know, but they couldn't get hold of anybody, could they? Last time. Could try it, but...
5 o'clock for a 5 start from 5:30 collection.
Yeah, you could try. The kebab van was very, very busy on its first night of opening. You meant to order it online or ring in to order it. And the website went down, did it? Website went down.
Yeah.
And the... Oh, excuse me. The phone line was busy constantly. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Power's come back on. But Lee's ordered food now. It's always the way. He's ordered food, so he's gone to go and get the food. I have just read a bedtime story to my nephew and had a little chit-chat with him. But I think because the wind is so bad and their village is really bad usually for phone signals and stuff anyway. And, you know, with our power going on and off, for half the story we didn't have any power. So I was trying to read him a bedtime story with really bad internet. And just at the climactic moment of the story, the power went. Anyway, it was a good book. He enjoyed it. It was Charlie's Superhero Underpants. Right. I think I shall leave this video here today as we're at, because I'm just going to be eating dinner and reading more of this book. I sat and read loads of it last night. I'm pretty much, well, it's got big writing, so, you know, I'll get through it pretty quick. But it's, I'm quite enjoying it. I am quite enjoying it. It was quite sad. There was a very sad, I won't say what happened in case any of you just decide to read it. But it was quite a sad moment. And it wasn't just touched on, it was dealt with over a period of a few pages. And it's a sort of sadness I'm sure all of us have had in our life at some point. So it was kind of like, oh, that's a bit sad. The other thing is I need to check what Boris is going to say, because we're having our announcement as to how things are going to change over the next few weeks. I don't think there's going to be a huge amount of change, but introduction of various things. I think one of them is a track and trace app type health thing that they're bringing in to see how we can move forwards with the whole COVID-19 situation. One thing they have talked about is yesterday's was very much about pushing more walking and cycling and putting money into the infrastructure for more walking and cycle routes, so people can use that to commute more, because even when all of the public transport is up and running at full capacity, they're only going to be able to take about 10% of what they would normally be able to take because of the social distancing. I have no idea how that's going to work for the school bus. Are they going to have to put on several buses? I mean, I don't know. I guess all this will become clear at some point. So yes, it's going to be tricky, because obviously we're all going to have to change. Well, the world we come out into eventually is going to be very different, I think, to the world we left behind for many reasons. But I think there's also a push to try and keep some of the green benefit that we've had from not travelling as much. So yeah, I think they're trying to push some of the more green options and make it easier for people to walk more places and cycle more. Sorry, it's got very, very busy out there all of a sudden. Yeah, so that's the plan of action, is to put more money into that, which is not a bad thing, because a lot of people are now cycling and walking more than they did before, and obviously the health benefits for the entire nation is going to be good, and the eco benefits will be very good. But we will find out what Boris has to say at 7 o'clock this evening, which is probably only about an hour away, so I don't want to miss that. So hopefully we'll have power and I'll actually be able to see what Boris has to say on the matter. I'll keep you posted and let you all know tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you lovely lot tomorrow. Stay safe.